Alright guys, so I recently polled my subscribers to see what they were subscribed for and what they wanted to see on my channel. And it seemed like they wanted underground rappers. You want underground? I'll give you underground. This is Pete Bas. Now they come out of the UK and they're so underground they might literally be under the ground right now. Dead. They're, I believe, like 70 years old, like 60, 70, something around that, maybe even 80 at this point. Not really sure, but they're two extremely old men from the UK, I believe based out of England, and they do, like, I guess technically they're an actor performance, but they're rappers. They're trap, they're drill, they rep that UK grimy style, talking about, like, stuff like lager, man's not hot, all that kind of, you know. But before we get into this, like I said, I polled my subscribers, so if you want your opinion to be heard and possibly have a way to shape this channel, then you can go ahead and click subscribe, because it really helps me, and then I can get your opinion on a bunch of stuff and future updates. Also, you can like the video if you like the video and comment something about it, or request a reaction and I might get to it. Generally speaking, majority rules. But I did recently open a Patreon so that I can get some way of monetization on this channel, since YouTube won't let me. And basically with the Patreon, if you pay to a certain tier, you can get your reaction done absolutely. It'll not only be done mandatory, but it will be one of the pushed up to the front of the line, only superseded by other people who paid to have their reactions done. That way it's all fair. But if you don't want to do any of that, like I said, do all the YouTube things. That helps me tremendously as well. Or just go on iTunes, Spotify, stream my music. But anyway, we're not here for me. We're here for Pete Bas. So check this out. I've never heard this before, so this is a blind reaction. I've heard Pete Bas a couple of times, but not this song. This is Window Frame Cypher featuring the Snooker team. And you can already see the comedy involved in the name, so we're gonna see what this is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are blessed to be in the presence of Pete and Bas, and today they shall be performing a piece of remarkable work. I expect you will enjoy it greatly. Thank you so much.
See what I mean? It's very tongue-in-cheek, like it's an act that they're rappers, you know what I mean? But when they perform, it's good. So it doesn't matter if it's ghost written or whatever, the end product is good. That's all that matters. Okay.
Adamite went down for a long one, a young man never said names. I got big tools and I got big cars and I got big chains. Cold, one on each finger, hands on the wheel of the range. You don't wanna come round here, get put through the window frame. Get put through the window, then I come kick their doors. I like my watch, but hold on mate, I still want yours. You see these hands, you see this face, you know my name. You don't wanna come round here, get put through the window frame. I don't wanna hear another word from your mouth.
So like this is their dynamic. He's the guy with like the I'm kind of like old and I hear you know, and the other guy's all like the down there like, alright, you don't know about mine, coming up in your suit. I'm sorry to my UK viewers. I know I just destroyed your accent. I don't think I can do a good one. But that's their gimmick and everything, and I just wanted the first verse to kind of like play out so you could hear it. He's not doing anything crazy lyrical and stuff. It's pretty basic, you know, like if you're a modern day rapper just threw this on, like you just be like, yeah, it's another song in the alley. But the fact that it's two older gentlemen doing it, it's just, I'm like cracking a smile watching it. You just can't help it. And then the way they do everything so tongue-in-cheek, like the little intro and everything, how they're in this house that literally looks like it could be your grandparents' house, or actually at this point with Gen Z, this would be like your great-grandparents' house. Ugh. Anyway, let's continue. Back it up a little bit so we don't chop the verse.
I'm ready to get put through the window frame. I don't want to hear another word from your mouth, son. I came to collect this paper. Made so many bets on the earth and I used up all of my 4G data. Out with a wife in spoons and I just put a fork in a mouthy waiter. Knock a man out in an Uber. I'm the new Charlie Slater.
You don't wanna come round here, got samurai swords and a black top beamer. I got your wife in the
Okay, so this might be an extension of the gimmick. So that was Pete Bas, or Bas, however you want to say it. This, I have not seen this guy before. He might be the Snooker team, or that might be like a collective of other old people. Again, I don't believe that these are actual rappers. I think it's all just like the big performance of a joke. Like, oh my god, there's these two old rappers, and then they collab with the other old rapper, you know, like, but none of it actually exists. That's my theory. If you're more knowledgeable, please educate me in the comments. I love to be wrong because I take every time I'm wrong as a learning opportunity.
Spoons and I just put a fork in a mouth waiter. Knock a man out in an Uber. I'm the new Charlie Slater.
You don't wanna come round here, got samurai swords and a black top beamer. I got your wife in the kitchen, bent down screaming GKJ. You don't wanna war with this one, Patrick might just gouge your eyes. And like I said before, I'm with your wife in the kitchen pounding thighs.
Okay, I go fast and
Oh my god, alright, so he's new to me. We're just gonna number everybody. So Pete and Bas, I think that was the order. I might have their names confused, I'm not sure, it's one of those kind of, but 1 and 2. Guy number 3, coming in with the ninja stars, rapping in front of like the taxidermy, and like, randomly there's just some young, attractive, busty individual. What? But he was like swagging up with like an auto-tune type thing, so like, you can see how almost like every guy has their lane. Like the one who has the high voice, the one who has raspy voice, and then we have the auto-tune thing. And now we're gonna have this black gentleman coming in, and I'm not prepared. I didn't realize they all were gonna do this.
Patrick might just gouge your eyes. And like I said before, I'm with your wife in the kitchen pounding thighs.
okay, I go fast and you go slow. And then I'm about to get poked. You know this, you want this pole, but I'm on road, wait till I get home. She broke out the packs, I wrapped it. Fling the ass back, I slapped it. You know that Smith's on road, and if I got beef, then bullhead backed it. Money, cash, baby.
Yo, alright, not gonna lie, his accent was very thick. It could just be the way he talks, or like his voice, I don't know. But it was a little hard to kind of understand the words he was saying. But this part, was this him or his son dancing? Who? Okay, that looks like it could be his son, grandson even, I don't know. But that guy could dance, that was fucking crazy. Yeah, hard to rate it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, guy number 4 might be the worst one just because I couldn't understand him so much.
Back, I slapped it. You know that Smith's on road, and if I got beef, then bullhead backed it. Money, cash, baby, do the math. Heavy stacks, do the pound. How many bag of the bank?
I'm sorry, this guy just, for some reason, doesn't remind me of an English guy. He just reminds me of like an American politician, like someone you would, not the good ones, but like just the one you see in the background and it's like, he works in the back of Senate or some shit. And like even like the way, like, I don't think he has a heavy accent either. He just kind of sounds like a little in-betweenish. So that might be adding to like the American feeling, or just because I see these guys in America so much.
How many bag of the bank? Carry the bag with the team. Dish in the air for the fame. I keep it measuring the change. And I'm on my chef like God. I'm pull out the quiff and I boot it.
Yo, all right. That guy's verse, I liked his charisma and everything, like the way he's like, money, bags, coming in, fast. Like it was, like he had like a nice, like a nice character. I liked it a lot. But was it a good verse? Was it my favorite verse? I'm not sure. I like guy number 2, bass, I think, but the lower, raspier voice. But that wasn't my favorite verse of his. So far, I think the guy number 3 with the stars was my favorite. But this guy seems to be coming in with Bass's energy, with like this low, like, energy, like, I'm gonna kick you and shit. And he's got his shirt off, and he was doing all this, which, like, God, man, why do these guys have the dance moves? It's okay. Like, yeah, this is the window frame Cypher. We are definitely getting a Cypher of old gentlemen, and for some reason, some hot chick just kind of hanging out there. All right.
Dish in the air for the fame. I keep it measuring the change. And I'm on my chef like God. I'm pull out the quiff and I boot his garden. And I'm up till 5 in the morning, sunrise.
I did catch that bar though. His opening bar was like, something like, I'm cooking them, chef, like Gordon, like, Alright. I like his energy. This new guy, I think he already might be my favorite verse.
Yeah, and I'm on my chef like Gordon. Pull out the quiff and I boot his Gordon. And I'm up till 5 in the morning. Sunrise caps on the top like calling. Pull out the Pyrex glass, pull out the egg beat head and dash. I like to whip white with mash. Any black girl or white I smash. I came to beef on further. It went home and a black wind back.
Okay, hold on, we gotta slow down a little bit. I was picking up like hints of like Irish in that last guy, and like maybe the way he looks as well, and like he's kind of pulls off that like Irish drunkard kind of character. But that was definitely my favorite verse so far. The energy, the charisma, like he sounded like an angry pirate, and I fucking love that. This dude's coming in on some like double rainbow energy, like I'm such a fan. And then we also have another attractive woman, of course. I get what they're doing.
I came to beef on further. It went home in a black bin bag. Thought he could dodge these hands. It got spun like a ceiling fan. I am the man.
What? What the fuck? This dude's like Jebediah coming in with like the smoothest like swag flow. Like, what? Saying like you'll catch these hands? Like, bro. Like I said, if this wasn't older people saying this, it wouldn't be that funny. It wouldn't be that cool. But like, just the performance, everything. This is so good.
Flag. Thought he could dodge these hands. It got spun like a ceiling fan. I am the man. One phone call and the boys come back. Grab your neck with these hands. Grip real tight and a man like that. And a mate went down for a long when a young man never said names.
Oh my god. Alright. He said something about like by the nipple, I'll grip the that was a cool rhyme, but also like grip the nipple, but like just God, getting grimy and nasty in there, talking about like sex and killing people. But he's like 80, it's amazing. And it looks like we're gonna come back looped around to Pete and bass and then probably finish it out there. I don't know.
Bit real tight and a man like that. And a mate went down for a long when a young man never said names. I got big tools and I got big cars and I got big chains. Gold, one on each finger, hands on the wheel of the range.
Oh, he's doing a hook. Okay, it makes sense because he's the more melodic of the duo. Okay. And we got to return like the grandson or whatever, just dancing his ass off. Fuck yeah.
One on each finger, hands on the wheel of the range. You don't wanna come round here, get put through the window frame. Get put through the window, then I come kick 10 doors. I like my watch, but hold on mate, I still want yours. You see.
Alright. I'm a nerd for like a lot of things, and from a cinematographer perspective, I like that shot. That was cool. Because right here, I thought the shot was just going to be the mirror shot, which I was already going to say, oh, that's cool, because like, yeah, that's hard to do because you can't have the camera in there and you have to make sure the reflection is looking at you. It's a little hard to set that up. But then what was cool was then he turns to the camera, so it's like an even more, like it takes the shot from being this cool shot to this like three-dimensional, like, I'm sorry, I'm a cinematographer nerd too, so yeah.
My watch, but hold on mate, I still want yours. You see these hands, you see this face, you know my name. You don't wanna come round here, get put through the window frame.
Alright. Let me rewind real quick. What was that at the end? Is that just all their grandchildren? Did they hire dancers? Like, what is that? Because there's just randomly young people that can dance well in this video. I don't know. But, yeah, so closing thoughts. That shit was fire. I've only heard Pete and Bas before. I've never heard any of the Snooker team, was what they were called. Fire as hell. Definitely like Pete, like Bas. I like the dude who came in with the auto-tune and Ninja Stars. The crazy Irish drunk dude, like he was crazy, I liked him. I didn't expect that I would like the dude with the smooth flow, but like it was pretty fucking good, man. Pretty hilarious. I was cracking up just from like it existing, basically. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give it to the crazy Irish dude, if he's Irish even. Like that guy would probably stand out verse than me. Just such a charisma and character. Loved it. Anyway, like I said, you can subscribe if you're not. I would really appreciate that. That is like a nice way to support the channel. You can also like the video if you like the video. Otherwise, don't, because I don't want you to, do something you don't want to do. But yeah, like I said, you can comment a request down below or something about the video. And if you comment the request, I kind of like majority rules. But if you want your request done for sure, the Patreon is the way to go. It's pretty cheap if you want it, you know, you get shouted out in every video, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just going to close it here. Hey guys, once again, I'm going to say thank you for watching the video and give a quick shout out to my patrons. Currently, we don't have anyone in the reaction faction, but miraculously, we do have somebody in the legendary tier already. And that is Jen Lee. What a boss. Oh my god. So, if you want a quick shout out at the end of the video like this, or you want to make sure that your reaction is done 100% for sure, go ahead on over to the Patreon account, and there's different donation tiers depending on what you would like. Anyway, thanks again for watching the video, and goodbye!